Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come from...
And he shoots! Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. Yamal. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. Cruyff gets into a good position. Ah, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Rodri. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Olise. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chooses... It's Nedved! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And we have our very first corner. Nedved with the short one. This looks... Tries a shot! There it is! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pelé! And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Endrick, out to the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Lahm picks it up now. Cruyff, quietly revving up. Cruyff. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal will not want to lose out here. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Nedved taking charge of the dead ball. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved with the delivery. Yamal threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things should have goal! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Yamal into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. He's been really sharp. That's a great interception.
Yamal. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Gets to show off his quick feet. And this is Pele. Pele. Now then, the ball's come loose. Thuram was in no mood for any of that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rodri. Nedved. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Yamal. Olise. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Oh, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pass somewhat off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out towards the right wing. Chance here to counter. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos goes long. And it's Cruyff. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Showing good feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lahm, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Decent attempt, that. Just a little mistimed.
Chance! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Doué. Nicely weighted. Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Played back in. Can he get it through? Olise has it out wide and in space. Rodri gets... And a chance! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 19, Messi. Number 20, Johan Cruyff.
Rodri.
Number 8.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal. And he's had a shot! In he goes again! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's travelling a long way. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts.
Substitution in progress.
Always onto this. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Beckham. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good vision. He's in a great position here. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! They're back within reach!
The goal scorer.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Oh, it's a nice idea. Can he finish? Mbappe. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Wirtz. Big header! He's got a goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He is through here. Well, what about this cross? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hendrick.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a sharp pass. Beckham. Del Piero. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to...
Well, it's Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Leicester getting shoots! They've scored! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Messi. He's found some space. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nedved goes short. Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Nedved with the short one. Henderson gets good distance on it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. De Bruyne knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pelé. Oh, this is a great position. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Freuler. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Timber.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice looking ball. Maldini. Rodri. Nedved. Now it's Pelé. He's beaten the last man. Now, real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he hit that sweetly. So, third corner of the game. Ah, that's a fine interception. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Nedved in the hunt and looking threatening. And this is Pelé. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Rijkaard plays it all the way forward. So what can they make of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. It's a threatening ball. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe, and he's worked it through. It's Van Basten! It's in! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dunk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This is Messi.
Has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Rodri. Not yet. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah. Forward to get too complacent. They need and tempo. They showed in getting both the goals. Get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Played out towards the right wing, played back in, out to the right. Yamal! Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. Vieira. Played out wide. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Short changes him with that pass. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rodri, can he spark a counter here? Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Fiore, played into space. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pele. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Oh, well played.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bergomi calmly anticipates. Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. No, he's just misjudged that one. Vieira. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Xabi Alonso. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Pele. He's a sharp little ball here. And that was very necessary.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good read, needed to be. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And the pass is intercepted. Into the last 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Madrid finding their passes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's picked his way through. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Messi. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nedved. Pelé. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Messi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Maldini. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pelé. Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Goes for a shot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Maldini. And it's Messi. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Now, can they get him away? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. Now Albert Ferrer. Makaleli. And the pass is intercepted. Pelé. Messi. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. .30 minutes gone. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Pelé. Messi going face to face with his great rival. It's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That could have... Great chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Park Ji-sung. Tries to pass it. Shapes to shoot! Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Mbappe is onto this. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Nedved with the short one. And he shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Nedved. That's Vieira. Cruyff quietly revving up. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cruyff touches it back. Pele driving forwards. Well, the referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nedved with a real chance here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Pele!
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. He's away! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So we've reached the hour mark. Makalele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Albert Ferrer, here it is, crossed in. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Nedved. Is there any... Shoots! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Now it's Gullit. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, terrible pass. He's one-on-one, surely! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come early. Mbappe! Rafinha getting this one clear. Chance for a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Mbappe! Now it's Mbappe. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Decent chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is real chance! Missed by a fraction.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Picked out, and he shoots! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. Nedved plays it short. And it's Cruyff. Shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Messi ploughing through the middle. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Ibrahimovic, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Oh, it's Pele! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Pele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quick.
And the shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Claimed it back swiftly. Looking for options for movement. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. Some really good ball movement. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's very neat. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Se ve a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.
Here we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And here's Mbappe. Van Bommel. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is a great pick out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't...
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. Ibrahimovic. For Olise. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's a... Ibrahimovic! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Cruyff. And it's Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Cannavaro gets it away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rui Costa, that's an imaginative pass. Bergomi. Nedved. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele. Big chance! Sticks it away! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pele. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He has found the way through.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por...
Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Fires it in low. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Elise. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Roberto Baggio. Baggio crosses. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass interception, his positioning was spot on. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
El dorsal
We have ourselves a real game here.
El dorsal
Well, at this stage,
23
Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Great chance!
serán sustituidos por
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
el dorsal
Desperate
19.
defending required here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Del Piero. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Habrá
He's in
4
space and
minutos
looking
de
for
descuento.
options. Lovely feet. Here comes the corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
They've played it short. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bebeto. Tries to pass it through. Time added on, 4 minutes. Roberto Baggio. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Now it's Messi. And this is Batistuta. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. And this is Perez. And that's aimed into them. He's got full. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Driven forward. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
All the way back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira tries to pass it through, and he's found a way past. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zanetti. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to retrieve it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff. He could be in here. Great chance! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And a shot! Off the post! Pele. And the two sides separated by the game's only break. Big chance! One-on-one! And that was nowhere near his best. Rijkaard. Now it's Pele. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play.
That could spell trouble. Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bergomi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. Bellingham. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out of play for a throw. That's going to go a long way. Ball's out once more. Zanetti. Now it's Pele. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. Vieira. Nedved. No, it's Nedved.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Roberto Carlos. Galatasaray finding their passes. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Kaka. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Rodri. And it's Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Cannavaro. Perez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That has not gone well. Kaka. And that's been intercepted. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're underway again. Now it's Pelé. Perez. Pelé. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Kaka. Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. That looks a good ball through. Galatasaray have it back and can go again. Cruyff. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And this is Nedved. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pelé. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Decent chance! Racing over the bar. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space, and he's found a way past. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Looking tidy in possession here. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him? There's the shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé. That is a brilliant interception. Nedved. And here's the chance to counter. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Pelé. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yet. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kaká receives it in a wide position. Lovely, now then. Pele. And this is Batistuta. Oh, super ball. A corner it is then. Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. Well, the clearance is short. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. And this is Batistuta. Nedved, who needs just a moment to score a goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Pele. Roberto Carlos does well to stand firm and defend it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram. Oh no, what has happened here? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And now,
Pele
please
claiming
join
the man of the match. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway. Mbappe, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Bergkamp. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Big chance! Bellingham. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Van der Vaart's cross. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cruyff. He's... And Cruyff! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Baresi is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Haaland receives... And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Van der Vaart picks it up out wide. Here comes a terrific header. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Mbappe! Szoboszlai. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri. Nedved. And it's Nedved. Pelé. Oh, this is a very good run. Pelé! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pelé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Fenerbahce with the corner, there first. Van der Vaart plays it short. In by Van der Vaart. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good ball out wide. Bergkamp is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Guardiola. It's a really well-measured ball. Szoboszlai plays it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Cruyff. Pele. No, that's been intercepted. Out to the left it goes. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Played out to the right. There's the crossfield ball. And this is Bergkamp. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Not the most accurate pass. And he lines up a cross. Heads it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Played it again. Big header! Another fruitless header.
Fenerbahce really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bastoni. That has been slung wide. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Attendees, this is
the midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nedved goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now there's a fine ball. Belly. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Van Basten. He's looking wide. Van der Vaart!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. Nicely spread. And it's Szoboszlai.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fenerbahce finding their passes. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
substitution on the field. Number 23, Mbappe.
Van der
Number
Vaart
9,
with the short one.
Pele. Number 19,
Messi.
Number 6,
He's had it taken off him.
Nedved.
And
Number
now
20,
a sudden chance to counter.
Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field, number
Deep
18,
cross.
Ibrahimovic.
Thuram tries to
Number
clear.
25,
Yamal.
Jan. Number 8, Yamal.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, just skips past his man. He's through and all alone. And the shot. He's got a goal. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have our breakthrough. Looking chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's made sure that's not getting through. Messi pokes it out wide. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ibrahimovic. Shifted it to the flank. It's a throw-in. And back to the keeper. And it's Mane. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Turns and goes back. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Van der Vaart.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. 1-0 as we head towards the end. He's shifting through the gears here. Mane plays it in. And that's the keeper's ball.
Fenerbahce really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's got away. It'll be a throw-in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. I think we're just about done here.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Keeper's got good distance on that. He could be in here. 2 minutes to be added on. Corner. And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Brahim Diaz. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
There's the header!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. No way through, so back it comes. He's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nedved. Pele. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mateus. Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi! Oh, that was close. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cruyff. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. Well timed, excellent interception. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start.
Takes a shot! Vieira. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Still goalless. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Raul.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision, and he's worked it through. Messi. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is...
Shoots! And he hits the net! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for options for movement. Donadoni gets into a good position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Turkey have their third corner. Thuram can get it clear. Driving on and making good progress. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Messi. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Cruyff. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nedved. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That is some save from Khan. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nedved plays it short. Cruyff! Turkey are looking to go forward now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Could move up a gear here. He's a sharp little ball here.
Added time.
Nedved stood up well to him there. Can he spark a counter here? Raul. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. And it's Nedved. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Messi driving forwards. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Stadium gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
And that's the second half started. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Raul. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cruyff. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, that looks a decent ball. Plays it across. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe. And that's put paid to a promising move. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's a key interception. Raul. And that is out of play. Mateus. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nedved aims beyond the defence. Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's gone backward here. He's gone for goal! That is good alertness. Now it's Pele. Messi. He's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, off the bar! Raul. Cruyff. Pele, always looking for that half a chance. Luis Suarez. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's intervened well there. Played back. Rodri. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. He's had it taken off him. Looking to play him in. Backward it goes. Cleared without hesitation. A nice sequence of passes, this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23, Mbappe. Number 19, Messi.
Thuram.
Number
He's
6,
hit it long. Oh, can he get onto this?
Number 20, Johan
Now it's
Cruyff.
Ibrahimovic.
Coming on the field.
Looking
number
for a runner.
25,
Oh, delightful ball.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic. Number 8, Yamal.
And he was quick to react. He's ended up in no man's land.
Number 11, Del Piero.
Yamal going face to face with his great rival.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played up towards the front line. That's a cute ball. It's Luis Suarez! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Raul. Now he's got space here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Maldini gets it clear. And we're done. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And, of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi, looking to play him in. And the through ball. And he's in on goal. He's... And Batistuta! Messi. Pele. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And there's the header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
Pirlo. Beckenbauer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. He is starved of space and time. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Nedved. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rodri has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Pele. Still goalless. Now it's Pele. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Pele. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And now the breakaway. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hullet! Superb from Hullet! About as smooth as it gets. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 22.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. He has a look up. Long ball looking to counter. And the ball's gone astray. Rodri. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. He is through here. Oh, that's nice. Hullet. He gets big. It's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Pele! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Nedved. Messi could try cutting inside. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Messi. Cruyff. Time and again they are repelled. Pele. Messi. And Messi!
There will be one
It's hit the crossbar. Pele. And this is Batistuta. That's Nedved. And there is the half-time whistle. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Our guest performers today.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Guti is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a sharp pass. Pull it. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nedved, that has not gone well. Now it's Pele. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Rodri. Vieira.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Cruyff. And this is Pele! Messi. Pull it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's come to nothing.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Guti. He can run onto that. Rodri. To Messi. Rodri. Pele. And that has left him in a heap. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Albert Ferrer. Oh, this looks sharp. And no, that was never going to make it. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Pele.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Coming on the field.
Adriano,
Number 25.
Messi, now it's Messi. Shot a goal!
Number 8.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 11, Del Piero.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gulen. Substitution.
Distributed tidily. Chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. Gulen, real chance! Sticks it away! And what a climax we have here! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have got ourselves a game here. And it's been played through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Long ball upfield. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And there goes...